Okay, so for most people they'll just call this a hematoid quartz from Madagascar. But for the metaphysical, this is called a Lemurian seed quartz. Why? Because you go from wide to narrow, to wide to so narrow it just seems to be an edge, to wide. Notice also very small faces at the top. This is a real Lemurian, not just a crystal that is in natural form. So please, the next time someone is trying to sell you a point that just looks like the average point and calls it Lemurian, it isn't. This is what you're looking for. Wide, narrower, wide, narrow, and these little points at top. Not really a Lemurian because it's fairly even in terms of the faces around the base, although it goes very small points at the top here and well, not so small points, but it is still a great piece because you can see crystals coming out of it, and it's a double terminator, which again, not that easy to get double terminators. Here's another hematoid Lemurian seed. You've got wide, and the striations are showing up very nicely here. There's a narrow, and it's quite flat. There you can see a lot of striations. Again, it's almost hieroglyphic in that striations. Flatter, not the perfect example. Now this up here, particularly given the fact it's all the way down, is suggesting to me that this could actually be a lightning strike situation, that a lightning hit it and melted a part of it as it grounded into the earth. Again, you can see the small points right at the top, typical of Lemurians. So do you think it classifies as a Lemurian? Here we have another good example of Lemurian. We've gone wide, narrow, almost just do a line there, wide, narrow, and you also see this, we've got going striations, flat, striations, flat, and little point at the top. Something like this would work excellent as a wand and activator. And one more hematoid quartz with some little barnacles. Almost, looks like it's almost trying to put up some record keepers there. Not the best examples I've seen, got little barnacles there. And again we go from narrow to wide, narrow, wide, and then striations, plain, striations. Not a great example of a small face at the top. You can certainly see a small one there, and another one there, but not a bad example of Lemurian. This one actually could be very nicely if it was wire wrapped and worn as a pendant.